So, how'd it go with Audrey?
Oh, she said she'd think about it.
Well, let's just forget it then. I can go find someplace else.
Where? The shelter? Just wait until she says no, okay?
You remember when we were at the No Name and you said you were stubborn and I said no, you were just determined?
Stubborn, right?
Incredibly.
Can't say I didn't warn you.
Hello, Lucky.
Hi, Mrs. Hardy. I came back to return your blankets.
Oh, that's very convenient timing. Elizabeth was just asking me if you could stay here.
I already told her I can find another place.
Why don't you try it for a week? And if you can't find another place...
I will.
Then... Now, we do have a few rules. We use the front door for coming in and out, not Elizabeth's bedroom window. And I would like a call if you and Elizabeth are out later than 7.
No problem.
Oh, good. Then I'll go up and get Sarah's room ready.
Thanks, Mrs. Hardy.
You're more than welcome.
See? Told you she'd say yes.
A 7 o'clock curfew? I'm gonna be out of here so fast.
Oh, excuse me, but it's better than the shelter.
You're right. It's a lot better, thank you.
Elizabeth, could you bring one of those blankets up here, please?
I'm coming, Graham. I'm really glad you're staying here.
Me too.
I'll understand if you don't want to do this.
No, it's okay. Lucky can help. That's all that matters. Our differences won't get in the way.
What if he's not here?
Well, then we'll ask Elizabeth where he is, track him down, and track down the person who did this and make sure it never happens again.
Hi. What brings you two here? We're looking for Lucky. Both of you?
Emily, hey. Are you the we?
Yeah, that's right.
Emily, remind me to give you a little advice about choosing your friends.
Lucky, we're not doing that today, okay?
What are we doing?
Is your grandmother home? No. Why? Because I'm in trouble.
What kind?
Well,
This is a photograph someone's threatening to put on the internet. A nude woman with Emily's face on it.
The envelope was delivered to my house. There's no postage, there's no return address, no idea who did it.
Anyone contact you?
Well, only by the note inside. The picture's fake. I mean, I'd never pose for anybody like this. You didn't have to say that, Em. We know.
People can doctor photographs to show any sick thing they want. I learned that firsthand from Nicholas's grandmother.
The photograph came with a demand of $20,000.
Or they'll post it on the internet.
Right.
Right.
Can I see the note?
Well, you don't need to, Lucky. I mean, it just says to start saving my pennies.
You don't need to see anything, okay? All we need from you is a couple codes for breaking into information banks on the net.
Oh, but Nicholas, wouldn't that be wrong?
Yeah, that's why we came to you.
You ready to work?
Yeah, this is what we got so far. The photo of Emily's face was lifted from a photo shoot that she did last week. Now, I've keyed in a list of obvious suspects from the photographer on down to the janitor. And then I searched the web for sites that specialize in this kind. Here you go. That specialize in this kind of crap to see if there was a match.
Good thinking.
It seems to me that whoever's behind this has his moves down pretty smooth. It means that they've maybe done it before, possibly with the same body using a different face. If that's true, and I can somehow find the body somewhere on the web, maybe that'll lead us to the blackmailers.
Sounds like a plan.
Only one problem, I need to see the photo.
Well, now?
I need to know what I'm looking for, Em.
I'll be on the porch. I'm gonna go with her.
Okay. This guy better know if I ever meet him in person.
I know it's not really my body, and probably shouldn't even care, but people thinking that that's me is almost as bad as if it really was me.
Lucky and Nicholas know it's not your fault. They're not going to judge you.
What about the rest of the world? If those pictures go on the internet, everybody is going to think that I'm a slut. My family's going to be mortified and furious. You don't know what it's like to live in my house under normal circumstances. Throw something like this in the mix.
It's not going to happen. Lucky and Nicholas are going to find whoever's doing this and stop them.
Maybe you can't relate to how I feel, but looking at that picture is like a violation to everything that's personal to me.
No, I can't relate. Something bad has happened to me, too. When someone makes you a victim, they gain power over you. And even though you know you didn't do anything wrong, you start to believe that it's all your fault.
What happened to you?
Do you remember the Valentine's Day dance?
I didn't go.
Neither did I. I lied about some jock inviting me. And I got all dressed up and went to the movies by myself. After the movie was over, I went home through the park. And then this man grabbed me. And he dragged me into the bushes. And then he raped me.
What? What did you, I mean, what did you do?
Well, at first I just laid there in shock. And then I crawled out of the bushes, and that's when Lucky found me. And he took me back to his house, because I refused to go to the police, and I refused to see a doctor. And his aunt and his dad helped me the best they knew how.
Yes, that's so awful.
Yeah, I was pretty freaked. I didn't want to see anyone. I didn't want anyone to see me.
Is that why you missed so much school?
Yeah. I told everyone I had the flu. But really, I was too humiliated to leave the house. I just figured that everybody already knew, and they were all laughing at me and saying that it was my fault and that I got what I deserved. And
I never heard anything like that, Liz, promise.
I realize now it was all in my head because I only told a few people and they weren't saying anything.
Besides Lucky?
Well, my grandmother and Sarah and Nicholas. He saw me coming out of a rape survivors meeting, but he promised not to say anything.
Well, if he promised, then he won't say anything. Neither will I.
I know. He's honorable like Lucky. You know what's funny? As much as those two are at each other all the time, they really do have a lot in common.
You know, I have a macro set up for this. Why don't you use it?
I don't want to miss anything.
You're wasting your time, Lucky. Don't...
Hey! You do that again and I'm out of here. With your computer, since you won't stop me from helping Emily.
Hey, don't feel obligated. I can find someone else.
Oh, who? Some big-time programmer, the computer wonk at the local store?
Yeah, if I have to.
You've known Emily for 5 minutes. I've been her friend for years.
Okay, I'm going to ask you this one more time. Do you want to work together to find out the idiot who's blackmailing Emily, or do you want to turn this into a battle of wills between you and me?
You seem so calm. If something like that had happened to me, I'd be falling apart.
I was, for months. The only reason I got through anything was Lucky. When I couldn't stand to be alone, he slept on my floor in my room. Anything I needed, he's provided it. I don't know where I'd be without him. But I know it wouldn't be good.
Lucky is an amazing person.
Is it okay with your parents if you stay here late? Because this computer search may take a while.
Yeah, all I have to do is tell them I'm with Nicholas.
They trust him?
I do too. I remember when I got that first picture in the mail, I didn't know what to do. And then when I got the second one, I figured I might as well just pay whoever it was off. So I kind of went to Nicholas and asked him for a loan of $20,000.
You're kidding.
No, he didn't even flinch. He asked what I wanted the money for, and when I told him I was being blackmailed, he said that we would put a stop to it. I just hope that that's possible, because...
You guys were smart to come to Lucky. If anyone can figure out a way to find this guy, it's him.
What are you doing?
Get the ad agency. I need the police department mainframe.
What, you can get in?
Just watch. Photographs, internet. Whoa.
What? You got names, websites. This could take all night.
You in a hurry?
Start from the top, go through everyone.
Okay. Anything?
Lots of photos so far, but no composites. You want to take over for a while? My eyes are going nuts.
You know, after what you told me tonight, I'm starting to think that my situation could be a lot worse.
Yeah, but that doesn't mean you don't have the right to be nervous.
I know. But as far as Lucky and Nicholas seeing that picture, it really doesn't matter anymore.
See, now, you're already making progress.
Should we go in?
I think we're better off out here.
Why?
Lucky works a lot better with Nicholas when no one's around.
You know him pretty well, don't you?
Well, I should. I'm with him almost every day.
So are you guys like friends or in love?
I got it! Here, everyone, look at this!
What'd you find?
Ready?
Yeah.
Check this out. Check it out. See anything familiar?
Oh my God.
What?
Look, it's the same pose. It's the same bare body, except it was a different face.
Maybe this is the original photograph.
I know that face from somewhere.
Samantha Shades, the lip gloss. Remember, she was really popular.
Yeah, I remember that campaign. Heaven's Essence.
Yeah.
Remember that shot was everywhere, and she was carrying a puppy.
It was a little white poodle.
Right, with a tam on its
Yeah,
head. Yeah.
You remember all that?
Oh, yeah, they used that shot all over the place. I mean, bus shelters, billboards, you name it.
So now we know we're dealing with pros.
Yeah, unfortunately, we're no closer to the source.
We will be once we talk to the lip gloss girl.
Tracking her down could take months.
For the mentally challenged, maybe. Emily, what's the name of your agency again?
Downtown Faces.
That's right. Well, chances are they have a website.
And the chances that they handle this girl are slim to minuscule.
Just what we need, encouragement.
All I'm saying is...
Fine. You go do the averages and I'll do what has to be done, all right? Why? Weingarten, Whitehead, Wong, Young, Younger. Whoa. Shelley Younger.
No, different eyes. The person we're looking for isn't here.
As much as I'd hate to agree with you, you know what? She's got to be here somewhere.
Bora Bora, under a rock. No, she hasn't anything to be ashamed of.
Neither do you, Emily. Feel free to input brilliant suggestions, Nicholas.
There's nothing more we can do tonight.
That was helpful.
And tomorrow, we'll contact Samantha Shade's headquarters, and obviously they'll be able to contact the girl.
As prehistoric methods go, that wasn't too bad.
You know, you guys are like 3 really cool, generous people. How did I possibly drag you into this?
You didn't drag us, Emily. We volunteered.
It's not like you posed for some smut peddler either. You didn't ask for this.
Em, you were minding your own business. Someone messed with your life. Not because of something you did or how you look or act. You weren't sending out vibes saying, exploit me. You weren't bothering anybody, and this creep decides to jump in and muck up your entire world because he thinks he's not going to get caught.
Personally, I'd get a lot of satisfaction out of proving the slime bag wrong.
Yeah, Emily, we won't let anybody hurt you. Okay?
You guys, how can I ever thank you?
By not giving up.
How long will it take to download?
It's the first photograph I've tried.
State-of-the-art computer. Seems like a waste of time to me. I bet your idea of research is sending the serfs to the rare book room.
Even my serfs are computer literate. Far beyond what they teach at Port Charles High School, I'm sure.
Whose is this?
Mine?
Have you read it?
No, I use it as free weight for biceps. See, it really pumps them up. Want to try?
Did you think it was really
Sappy? Gushy? Come on, I can take it.
romantic?
Okay.
I read it twice.
I read it 3 times.
You're so opposites than what I thought you were.
Oh, I make it that way. You know, kind of like a sign. This property is guarded by attack dogs.
Except there are no dogs.
Just a mean canine tape and stereo and surround sound.
No, I wish I would have known that back when you needed a friend.
Well, it just so happens, if you're still interested, I may have an opening.
There's something we need to clarify.
So much for the 10-second truce.
Not unless you feel compelled to broadcast Emily's problem.
Oh, right. I'm going to spread it around. Maybe turn out a newsletter or something.
Then I have your word.
It goes without saying.
Nothing goes without saying. Especially when it comes to me and you, Lucky. Need I remind you of your behavior when I found out Elizabeth
That was
attacked?
completely different, man.
It certainly was. My word wasn't sufficient enough for you. I gave you a verbal commitment.
Fine. My lips are sealed. You want me to cross my heart and hope to die?
What?
Colloquial expression meaning you made your point. Could we move on?
Yeah. Elizabeth seems happier.
Now, Elizabeth is incredibly strong. Not as in tough. I mean, it's not about that. It's just like no one else. She's totally there.
Nicholas, it's getting late. We should probably go home.
Yeah. This might take hours. Maybe I should just leave the laptop with you. I mean, you never know. You might get seized with a flash of brilliance.
So you wouldn't mind if I hawked this thing for a functional set of wheels, would you?
No, there will be no hawking Nicholas's laptop. At least not until we get a lock on the blackmailers.
But after that, it's any man's game, right?
Yeah.
Business as usual. Emily?
Bye.
Bye.
So, I guess we should hook up tomorrow then. Yeah, why don't we meet at Kelly's after school?
Okay.
See you then. Bye, guys.